I mean, I hope we don't experience a huge amount of flashbacks. Like, I wanted to understand a little bit more about what the fuck your reasoning for all this was, but, like, I don't want to spend, like, 20 hours on it either. And this is setting up all the... So it's interesting, he knew she was a major. So, like, he knew she was an undercover nurse, but didn't know she was the undercover boss as well. What an irony. I remember this happening, but I don't really remember the details. I do like the other big flashback section. What, the... about the school? Or with the conversation with the old man? Oh, you mean in one of the other chapters? Oh, so not the school or the old man. Hmm. Wonder what interests you then. Hmm. See, that's what's interesting. Looking back at what we've seen so far, the school and the old man conversation are pretty much the highlights. But yet something else fatigued you, and for that to be the case, then that means there was something else that was actually somewhat important to the story. But yet, from my point of view so far, it wasn't very, how should I say, worth really acknowledging much, I guess. So that's what kind of fatigues me from that. Oh no, I'm prone to mental illness. I've never heard of this kind of, like, is this, like, this is the kind of situation where, you ever heard of, like, where your curiosity teaches you to go research something? It's an interesting way of learning. Like, this is the kind of thing that makes me, like, is this, like, based on something real? And, like, go Google it and see, like, the kind of history that it has in reality. I don't know. See, that's why I say, like, it makes you want to go look into it and see what kind of connections it has to reality. Like, I can't really talk about it, but, like, 999 had a similar thing. Well, it has a subject matter that's based in reality that actually was researched that leads into fictional things in the game. So, like, it makes you curious to look into that. So, is this actual parasites or just the disease? I keep getting confused on what's really going on here. So he'll think. What should you get for lunch? Well, you don't want to crave into like bad things like pizza and that. I mean, you could maybe do like a homemade pizza, but I mean that's better than getting like a fast food pizza. I always say like when in doubt, get some chicken. You know, get some just chicken. You can what's the word? You can pressurize it, pressure cook it. That's one way to keep it within bounds of not being unhealthy. Of course, you could always decide to do a veggie round. I really need to get back to getting like salads. Like, yeah, I used to go to like salad bars to do my salads, but you know, like I said, the Pizza Hut closed here, so no local salad bars anymore, or at least for a while. But there's actually one in the grocery store in the next town. I've been thinking about maybe trying the salad bar there. Stop by there once in a while, snag a salad. Because I like Pacific things in me salad. And it's kind of annoying to put all together, you know. When there's like a salad bar, you know, it's all nicely, you know, like, look, it's all nicely organized and everything, you know. Sucking up to him. Well, maybe just get some chicken then. Maybe some turkey. Or if you feel like you want a little bit more of a treat, but not go something bad, maybe get some like whole wheat, a whole wheat sandwich. Maybe make some kind of meatball sandwich or something. Something not too terrible, but not some too, too, too bad. At least as long as you don't go to like Subway or something. Yeah, it's like all like a fucking dream to him, probably. Well, just don't go get donuts or fast food pizza. That's should be only a rare treat kind of thing. You don't want to like that. That's the shitty thing about getting a pizza. You know, you get the pizza and you're like, well, I could just eat one or two slices and be cool with that, or I could just eat the whole thing, and then it's gone. No deal. I mean, that's my problem. See a bunch of food in front of me and I just eat it up. Is she with those old war people again? Exactly. Things are about to begin. Uh-oh. Yeah, see, that's smart thinking. Ooh, somebody new with a picture. Oof. I don't know, that screams, I don't know about you, but that doesn't scream very good to me. I mean, he has a pretty rough material in his newer one. This gentleman? I mean, we've never seen his picture. The thing is, some people have appeared in dialogue as, you know, just names, but, like, picture-wise, no, we've never seen this person. I'm trying to remember... Because there's a lot of names that have came up here and there in varying conversations and things. Oh, wait! That's the mountain dog dude. Yeah, see, the second she just said that, I was like, oh, that was the dude we were dealing with in the last chapter. Yeah, we never saw a picture of him. Mean-looking bastard. Well, I guess he's gonna have more important role in this one. Yeah, I'll count that one as a tie. I'll count that as a tie on that. I was gonna say the game beat you to it, but, you know, there's delay and stuff, so, you know, I'll count that as a tie. That's for sure. Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna go. Apparently it went well in the last timeline. Kind of weird to think the government would be actually getting into this. But again, I don't understand, how did murdering the entire town, like, wouldn't that ruin her? Like, it's like, well, made us destroy all the research you did, and you're a bitch. You're a bitch. You're a bitch. Gotta be careful not to be embarrassing. What the hell are you doing? Wait, what? Is she having a... Did we, like, go back into the school flashback? Yeah, we somehow went back to this. What a weird time for this to happen. Man, at this point, I would probably just find a really thick bush and just hide out in there. And then they got on a train and went kapui. Right? Why would collecting 20 flags prevent the incident? I have been Breath of Fire, was it 2? Was it 2 or 1? Wait. I think it was 2. I always get, like... Let's see. Yeah, I beat Breath of Fire 2. Okay. For some reason, I always, like, mix 2 and 1's casts up. But yeah, I beat 2, 3, and 4. I've never actually beaten Breath of Fire 1. Or, Breath of Fire 4. And it was a very, very, very long time ago since I played 4. Now, the question of... Can I vote for something you've beaten has came up before. I would personally prefer to stick to games I haven't beaten before. I think it's probably obvious to understand why. However, I'm not necessarily against it. And I'm more understanding on the idea when it's like a new version, especially like new content. Though that's never happened for any of the Breath of Fires they've had. 1, 2, and 3 have been ported to things. 4 and 5 have never been ported to anything. But yeah, 3's on PSP, 2 has a GBA, 1 has GBA. But yeah. 4 was a pretty good one, to be honest. A bit of a shame of a lot of the censorship they did in it, if you're not aware of that. The Western version had a lot of censorship done to it. And then there's, of course, that one line that, like, completely redoes a relationship between two characters. Oh, really, was it? I'm not sure if I was aware of that or might have forgotten it. After all, you know, I'm not really the big PC buff. So it might have been just something I just didn't bother to retain memory of, possibly. You aware of the censorship? A lot of people usually ain't too aware of that, except for that one really fucked up changed line. Other than that, some people ain't usually too aware of some of the things they changed. Like, I remember when I learned about the whole thing with the Asian-looking Floyd character, where, like, Ryu, like, had some weird joke of pulling her pants down. I was like, wait, what? I'm like, what? Talk about being a Goku. Yeah, I believe though, there was some changes to that. I'm a little rusty on all the stuff. To be honest, the thing I remember the most that came out, like, the stuff censored, was the whole pants pulling down thing. That's the thing I remember the most. I don't really remember the full stuff about it. Like, it was so long ago when I learned a lot of that. Now, one day I really do need to, like... It's something I've talked about the last few years, is, like, going back to a few franchises that I've got entries, like... I still need to do Final Fantasy 3. I got Breath of Fire 1 and 5. I got basically all of Phantasy Star. Like, I only have the first MMO under my belt. I don't have any other Phantasy Star games under my belt. I got Grandia 1, Extreme, and Paratroopers. You got Lunar Magical School. Now, I still also have several Dragon Quest things. Dragon Quest 4, 5, and 6, or entries I never got. I did 1, 2, and 3. Never did 4, 5, or 6. Did 7, 8, 9, and we got 11. Technically, there's 10 out there, but, 10's an MMO that's only in Japan, so that has a lot of difficulties to it. But yeah, I got all the DS versions of the 3 Dragon Quest main entries that I don't have. Or I have beaten. I've been wanting to do those. Then there's Etra Odyssey. We're working on finishing up Etra Odyssey 2. I still need to get back to getting the last few party members I want to use for the in-game maxed level and give that a shot. But yeah, I had played Breath of Fire 1 and 5 though. I gave them both a shot. I believe with Breath of Fire 1, I just got really annoyed by the encounter wait, I think, back then. I believe I was trying to play the SNES version, but I do have a GBA version. I don't think I ever tried playing the GBA version. I think a long time ago I tried playing the SNES version and just, I don't know, some just didn't get me invested. And then Breath of Fire 5 is just fucking crazy hard. Like, I mean, you either gotta be an insane master RNG, what's the word I'm thinking of, time management to beat it on your first attempt, or go through the game multiple times, stockpiling EXP, until you get to a point where you're like, okay, I feel like I built my resources in that, I'm gonna do a legit play. I mean, the game was designed to have you redo it a few times. But obviously a lot of people didn't like that. See, that's why I like Dead Rising. Like, Dead Rising, you can beat it in one playthrough. But it's designed where if you fail, you could go back and get more EXP by redoing everything in that. With Breath of Fire 5, it is possible to beat it in one playthrough. It is not easy to. Dead Rising 1, it's possible. Probable. But Breath of Fire 5 is ungodly hard to do that. Because for one thing, you can't stockpile a whole bunch of resources to save for next... Because I believe, wasn't there also like some kind of vault system? Like you could put several items to like carry over into another playthrough that your characters could interact with or something? I mean, it's been a long time since I played 5, so you might have to correct me on that. But I believe there was some system where you could put several items into a chest with like a special coin or something, and you could use that to carry over certain items as well. I don't think I'd be able to do it without like understanding the game first. Oh, tokens were for saving? Okay. I mean, like I said, it's been a long time, so I'm operating on very old memories and stuff here. I mean, we're talking about, like... I mean, probably, like, what, almost 2 decades old at this point now. Why does everything make me feel old? But yeah, like, for a long time, I've had the urge to want to give Breath of Fire 5 a chance. Because a lot of people, you know, quit it for the mechanic in Dead Rising. She's losing her mind. But yeah, you gotta keep in mind, like, that was a PS2 era game, and, I clearly had a lot less experience and stuff back then. Because as much as my gaming did begin on the NES for me, but I didn't really consider myself, like, really into gaming until Final Fantasy IV on the SNES. But even then, it was, like, mid to late Super Nintendo. And I would say either late Super Nintendo or early PS1 was definitely where my gaming like really like had a lot of groundwork, if that makes sense. Like a lot of the things that would inspire me and things that I hold very like dear in memory. Yee. I wouldn't mind giving Breath of Fire 1 another shot, but that was even longer ago. That was... Oh, that was like, I don't know, middle school with like emulation. Like, I remember when I first like learned of emulate. Like, I didn't know anything about emulators, and I had like a school friend who like, that's how I got like introduced to actually be able to play Chrono Trigger. Like, I had known of Chrono Trigger, but he's like, "Oh, you want to play Chrono Trigger? Here, I'll show you how to play Chrono Trigger." But yeah, you know, feel free to vote for what you want, Leo. I mean, I imagine you have points built up. Oh. No, 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 no. No. Oh, no, I got that game crash thing that happened last time. No, why is this happening? Fuck. Oh, no, and you can't do anything. Shit. Oh my goodness. Are you fucking kidding me? So we gotta mass skip back to where we fucking were. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, shit. You gotta be fucking kidding me. You gotta be fucking kidding me here. There we go. Oh man, that. Oh, that sucks. Great. Well, we go with fast forwarding. Oh my goodness. Okay, now if I remember correctly, I need to set. Wait, no. Okay, there. That's right there. Wait. Okay. So, it should be off now. Yeah, so. Okay, so. You just need to click to stop the skip. Alright, well, here we go. You know, I wonder what a speed one of this game is like. Just quick skip, and then if there's an option, get way to click it in a microsecond. Then we'll be getting outside. We're here at the thunder explosions. Okay, it's still on the... Okay, yeah, we do hear the thunder. Almost where we was. I hope that doesn't happen again. That was pretty annoying at the end of the last one. Hey, Dan. Thank you for the subscription. Welcome. Welcome once again to the chosen. I mean, hi. Your prom. Thank you very much. Let me get to where we was here. Saw that. And that should... Yes. Okay, this is where we was. Back again. We have successfully got anyone killed. Yet, crying. Yeah, and if I can't tell what direction I'm going, yeah, ultimately you're still lost then. Which obviously leads to problems still. I mean, what kind of phone booth has a heater? Was this? She did say something about like a dream. I dreamt of killing them all. Hmm. About the doctor? But you don't know his number. How am I going to call him? Wait, how the fuck did you not remember that? I wonder why he would trust me with a teacher, though. Don't know how he plans on finding you. Can only hope she picked the right way. Oh, shit. Yeah, because the doctor ain't gonna know what she looks like. Oh, Lord. Let all work on the door. I mean, I was hoping it wasn't going to be the staff people, but not really much else can do. Actually, I have a flag veil one, so... What is she, like, is she saying names or objects? In this, she seems to definitely be referring to objects. From XXX. What the fuck? What the fuck did they do though? And again, no tips. So bizarre. Man, half the game gotta be fucking flashbacks?